What's your name?
My name's Arthur.
Well, there's something special about you, Arthur, I could tell.
Hi everyone, welcome to Front Row Movies. Today I'll be reviewing Joker, starring Joaquin Phoenix.
He said I was put here to spread joy and laughter.
What's so funny?
DC Films took a bit of a gamble when they decided to not only go against the grain and create a dark origin story of one of comic books' best known villains, but also hire Todd Phillips as the director. An odd choice for someone best known for being at the helm of the Hangover series. That gamble certainly seems to have paid off, however, after The Joker was met with widespread approval, being tipped for Oscar success in a few weeks' time, and generating the highest ever gross earnings at the box office for an R-rated film. So does Joker live up to all the hype? Firstly, it is unusual for a film based on a comic book character for there to be very little in the way of comic book action. There are no city-destroying fisticuffs, no super-powered characters or villains that want to take over the universe. Even the pointy-eared, winged one fails to make an appearance. What we do get is an in-depth and disturbing character study that could be about a normal guy. That's normal guy in inverted commas. Of course, this is perhaps one of the aspects of the film that has helped garner the success already mentioned. You don't have to be a comic book fan to fully appreciate Joker, and as such, it has much more universal appeal. We are introduced to Arthur Fleck, a down and almost out individual who dresses up as a clown sign spinner for a job, and has ambitions to become a stand-up comedian. Arthur also lives with and cares for his mentally ill mother, but has acute mental health issues of his own, along with an unfortunate condition that causes him to laugh uncontrollably when anxious. By showing Arthur as having to cope with all these problems, it's obvious the film aims to paint the character in a sympathetic light, which does work to an extent. He is trodden on by those around him, not least by Batman's dad, Thomas Wayne, who, in a clever inversion of the traditional Batman universe, here could potentially be the true villain. We feel sorry for Arthur, but are prevented from having true sympathy for him by the way he almost masochistically revels in his victimhood, and possesses an air of narcissism and self-entitlement. Joker takes many cues from films like King of Comedy, and casting Robert De Niro as a highly business-orientated talk show host being a knowing wink to this inspiration. Like Rupert Pupkin from that film, Arthur Fleck is deluded and self-aggrandizing. His dream to become a comedian is hopeless because he just isn't funny, with his social awkwardness making people feel uneasy both on and off stage. One scene where he attempts some stand-up in a bar is seat-squirmingly cringeworthy. Whether the viewer sympathises with Arthur or not, Joaquin Phoenix completely embodies the role, carrying the film almost entirely on his wraith-like shoulders. Phoenix is brilliant, bringing his acting A-game, creating a character whose descent into madness is often very uncomfortable to watch. Once the switch flicks and Arthur begins to act on all that suppressed baggage, it's not only shocking but believable. The city of Gotham itself is always like a character in the world of Batman, and with Joker this is no exception. With tinted yellow hues, almost as if the streets are expelling poison gases, the Gotham painted by director Phillips is one seen not from the vantage point of a superhero perched on a skyscraper, but from the ground. Dirty and dingy, with everyone so involved in the rat race, there is little room for compassion or community. As Arthur begins to enact his own warped sense of justice on those who defy him, it becomes apparent that there are many Arthur Flecks struggling to get by in Gotham, and he becomes a symbol of the underclass to express their rage. One major criticism of Joker is that it ends once it seems to only just get going, but this is a clever move by the producers to leave things open-ended, giving room for a possible sequel, which after the film's success seems highly likely. Joker is a film that will continue to divide opinion, but it is definitely worth seeing, if not only for Phoenix's performance, which is Oscar-worthy, but for an original, thought-provoking, if at times uncomfortable take on the traditional comic book movie. Thanks for listening, guys. What did you think to Joker? Feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Join me soon for some more reviews from Front Row Movies.